I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. I'm ready to be back. We play against the Wellspring. Wait, is that Throne? Giganta moving to 5? Has to be. Is this the last chance? There's gonna be one more chance. Oh, I think I'm ready to be back. Canister weak. Yes. I move to 4. Urza's power plant. Yeah, makes sense. I think the halfling on turn 1 is okay. I guess I move to 4. Maybe my opponent will play some binding targets. I can always binding. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, it's live for the second time today. I had 2 streams. God, I hope I'm gonna draw Landeroni. I played a Pioneer Prelim. I played a Pioneer last chance. I lost the first round mirror of Lotus Fields and I have not played more. Opponent did not grab Giganta, so seems like similar behavior to mine. I think I go with the ring. Just the most was Boseiju. We have Wrenn. John has a bit better versus content creator. I have binding to take the content creator. So maybe Omnath's a bit better, but seems actually I don't know. But it's not really better against Liberated either. So I'll just play the One Ring because it draws more cards faster towards Boseiju, which once I Boseiju a land, we're gonna be fine. Lost. Said about the Head TV series, lost. Tank, grab Tron. Oh no, they grabbed Oblivion Stone, okay. How many LCQs left for you? There's one more chance after this last chance. I don't have Hallowed Fountain. So I don't have any more white Shocklands, right? So white green, white red. Yeah, this could be free. Can I pick you for a future match at LMS Bologna? Yeah, I actually will be in charge of picking players to watch, so I'll certainly put you on the list of players to watch with a lengthy description. Peter, how? The MOX system, I'll explain it to you between rounds when you remind me, because it's a bit convoluted. What format is Bologna? Bologna, Balloony is in Modern. I will be one of the commentators of the Balloony tournament. Never Say Never by Justin Bieber, Johnstar. Let's go, Oblivion Stone, number 2. Ay. I mean, my ring survives, so it's okay. Now the Giganta. We drew Boseiju. What was your input to what you see about cock rings in design? I have not seen this version of cock ring. It must have gone through, like, as the Moza coin card in the set, must have gone through many versions. What about binding the One Ring? Still. What the version I showed you look like? It was pretty unplayable. It was like very commandos. It was an equipment. with some like odd restrictions. I think I'll do this. So they just like don't complete Throne before activating the stone and play a threatening thing. And then I hopefully get to, you know, they can have all the cards from the ring. If they never have Throne, I kill a land per turn, I will stop them. So if they go Sorcerer Speed activation Oblivion Stone, it's fine. Because I get to draw 4 cards with my ring next turn. Lots of cards. Looks for Wrenn or my second Boseiju. Too bad my first Wrenn got Oblivion Stoned. And then I drew Boseiju right after. What abilities would canisters GT have if you could design it? Sacrifice an artifact. Add 2 mana. Shuffle direct player's library. And something else. Very good, I drew a Wrenn. Let's say Gachimuchi, yeah? I only have 1 binding for the ring, which is annoying, but again, as long as I find an extra Wrenn, which now I have 2 Wrenns. 2 Wrenns enable Boseiju, I draw 6 cards next turn. Also, let's see if they actually make a proper Throne land drop this turn. I guess I can play Karn the Great Creators for 4 mana. How is it going? Pretty good. Nice shard, thanks. I can't take it off. I think it's forbidden by the TOS. Ooh, no Throne lands. That's awesome. Ooh, Karn, that's not awesome. Heck. Damn, we might lose to Tron. Playing out a Boseiju is kind of crazy, though. You might lose to not playing a fetchland last turn, true. Oh, they hold Boseiju? Leyline Binding. Just like crazy that their only land they have is Boseiju, rather. Don't put blame on Tron, it's your fault. Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah. What do I think about Grinding Breach? Decent deck. Tormod Script, makes sense. I got Giga X on my graveyard. Cool. Wow, no yeah, Grace. Will I be in Bologna? Yes. Can I sign your grinding stations in Bologna? Yes, sure. Can I sign your grinding stations in your apartment? What does that mean? Thinking cards, so if they minus and they want to play a second card, then I get to draw 5 cards. Pretty bad at like setting up leftover fetchlands for Omnath, because I always tend to think that I will. I'm always afraid that I will run out of lands. I want to play my top lands or like something like that, but it's not entirely rational. But it is true that if I had set up a fetch land previous turn, I had Stomping Ground and Plains and Forest in my deck still, so I could have done the Omnath, Pow, draw 5, then I don't know, do something else. Yeah, we'll have many more cards. The only thing that matters in Folklore is drawing cards. Change your mind. Well, what does that mean? Also, sure, but I'm not particularly willing to like change your mind. It seems true. Have I seen the new Bowmaster's Breach piles that use Burning Inquiry to kill? No targets for Strand in the deck, yeah, but it gains 4 when I play it. I think I'll play Solitude. Seems like adding bodies to the board matters. Especially lifelinking one. I have 11 minutes, it's game 1. I need to speed up. Draw 4, make Tron, play scary stuff. Sundering Titan. To jest 14 many. I mean, my opponents also has 14, they're not too ahead of me. Just need not to be a slowpoke. I think my point was just floating mana to check, to count how much they have. I do that sometimes too, when I tap my land and I undo. I'm like, okay. Ugin. Can win next turn? Sure, I will. Can I? I'll have 6. Doesn't seem worth it. The ring was very good for them this game. And the Oblivion Stone. I didn't enjoy the other Boseiju. Is it worth to make moves? It doesn't really seem like it. I'll concede. Because I don't have anything to like do anything particularly impressive. Awesome was more breaking arguably. The combination of the two. Do I want Spell Pierce against Tron? Kinda, but not really, right? I don't think I do Spell Pierce. Well, I guess the question is, what do we got? Do I keep any Solitudes? When they lose the game due to ring damage? Maybe I should have F6 or something. Yeah, you can cut the Faris, that's true. Chalice on 1? Not really, I don't think so, maybe. Seems bad I have the Wonder of Cards myself. On the fly, over Fury. I'll keep this, rely on my interaction to make them stumble, ring into Boseiju and win. I kept 7. But yeah, I skipped the game 1 because I was concerned about the clock. No, graj, już się nie bój. Już się nie czaj. That's your 7, huh? I think my opponent's Mulligan button broke. That's interesting. Well, it's probably gonna be good enough. Maybe go Wrenn Bind. Awesome deck, bro. Do you favor Nissa, Pierce, or Ring next turn? Probably Ring. Draws towards Boseiju. Better. Steerings. Do I even have steerings? What are you doing, bro? Am I still into metal? Somewhat? Alright, I'm restarting Modo. I would like to take a look at my sideboard, please. Alright, Pierce actually looks better than all of the cards here. I did turn on TFA, yeah, 2FA. But there is options of a Titan computer, which I'm using to keep my sanity. That's a nice hand. How do you turn it on? It's in the settings. Somewhere, I don't remember where, but account settings probably. How do you like the halflings? Medium rare. Said a funny joke. I tried my hardest. Thank you, Gab. Bro, never actually hit tower because when they complete round they have 3 mana for Oblivion Stone. No. Yeah. Yes, Grandpa. Will they have 4 mana? Will they have 3 mana once I hit their Urza's tower next turn? This is interesting. Opponent might play land number 4, Karn the Great Creator, Tormod Script. And they're gonna, worst of all, they're gonna think they're smart. Yeah, Omnath will land draw, but what about no land draw?
He's a phenomenal control player.
Watch them play Tower Ulamog. So what? They have 9 mana. Vansol, thank you for a Prime Gaming. Saberoni. Vansol. Nice name. Finding the Karn is fairly inconvenient. Maybe I could have attacked it with the Halfling and ping with Wrenn. Maybe that would be better. Attack with the Halfling, ping with Wrenn, play Halfling. That's probably better. I hope they don't find tower. They only have 2 in the deck, so what are the odds? But I think I should have done the other play. Attack with the Halfling, play Halfling, keep a veto. They would have the... But do I then veto the steerings? With 2 cards left in their hand? I don't know. 50-50 because Halfling and Halfling. They seem to be thinking, so they're absolutely gonna take tower and play Ugin -6. The One Ring, can you play it? You can. Kolipka, no? Chujowo ta gra wygląda teraz. Tu mana. Eugene, Oblivion Stone, many problems. You just lost your LCQ. Good. They still run Kozilek? Unlikely, but Ulamog possibly. Oh yeah, you know. Is Canister playing in the Pro Tour? He's not playing in the Pro Tour, no. Coating. So it was the last chance. Time to bring back Mill with all these rings throwing cards. What do they draw? Endurance and reshuffle. But I think it was possible to win both of the Throne games I lost. Not sure about this one. But the first one was if we keep 2 fetch lands, then I think so. I'm not playing in Bologna. I'm commentating in Bologna. Pick the wrong ring deck, seems like. I hope it's not that wrong game and I get my revenge. Chat, does any 4-color players in the chat, does anyone have strong thoughts about the Triomes? Because I think Raugrin Indatha is okay for the most part. Is that Tron? No. Raugrin Zagov. So you have double blue, but like blue is the color you need the least. But in the way it also means it makes sense to have it on the Triomes, because if it's the throwaway color. No, it's actually not cringe, because like having your Triome tap for a worst color is kind of the best, right? Because then you fetch Naya colors with your fetch lands and you're happy. And that works out more often actually. How many Q pieces win a box? 20. I think the important thing for Triomes is that red and green are on different ones for Wrenn. Yeah, but like both Raugrin, but there's many combinations that accomplish that. This is not ideal. You can fetch any Triome with anything. No play. Not even Giganta. Will they flash something odd? Wow. Nice Omnath hand. Alright, let's go Nissa. Die to a bolt. Do it for me. Nissa Believers in shambles right now. What? This card costs 4 mana. I don't have Hallowed Fountain. Actually, I'll just Boseiju this. Grixis Triome. Thinking of the black Triome, like tapped Steam Vents and tapped Breeding Pool. Those are kinda weird cards to have. Yeah, it's not strictly that you want just the worst colors, right? Yeah, Esper doesn't cast Wrenn, so I think that rules it out.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Elementals.
What do you think is gonna happen to this? Think it's gonna be different? This time, it's gonna be okay. I mean, I guess like the other choice is not to play it. Cast Omnath. No, I fetched Triome. Actually, Steam Vents. No, you play right. No, you're right. I should have. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I wanted to be right, but clearly I wasn't. Fetch Steam Vents, play Omnath was good. Fetch Triome doesn't even cast Omnath on the next turn. Have you ever wondered, chat, why John Star always talks about not Boseiju, but Boseiju? Stabby D, my Omnath? It's a creature. Damn, I missed the beauty of the detonation being even slightly playable. Are there any more events to use my Season 2 Q piece in this season? Or should I just burn them on a win a box event today? There's the win a boxes, and there is the Pioneer, Legacy Popper, and the Legacy LCQs still. I don't think the grabbing the wrong land was very impactful, but maybe I am mistaken. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do I know why John Sal says Boseiju? I don't. But I was assuming it is in some way Portuguese. But I don't know how exactly. Probably should cut Nissa. Is there another Aftermath card besides Nissa, or is it just Nissa? Nissa is fine. I guess a ball deck, she seems poor. Solitude taken, okay. Am I not a believer in Reprieve gaming? I have one in my deck, so I'd say I am. I think I play Boseiju not to take damage here. Want the fetch to fetch non-forest because that might impede my Omnath otherwise. Going after face. Curious. John of Draco. I wish I kept my Boseiju. You say tweet with a powerful aura from Alp_MTG in favor of the archetype with Reprieve. I mean, the only reason that Alp_MTG has to be listened to is that he often shitposts in this chat, which is admirable, but I don't know, it's like a particularly strong credential. Yeah, I don't listen to the noise. But I have the planes in my deck in play. What is with this 5-color zoo deck? I just played against it twice tonight. It's just relatively popular. Does it have any good matchups? I tend to die to Tribal Flames a lot out of it. I think it's not a bad deck. Okay, I do think it's a bad deck, but I do tend to die a lot to it. I'm more trying to evaluate the tweeter's commentary on Prismatic Ending versus counter spell effects more than results. Maybe just post a link and we can evaluate it tomorrow. Together. Tomorrow. Yeah, English. Wow, Giga Great Lens. Gain 8, gain 7, 12, go to 7, take 2. Cat free lands. I have 2 Boseiju. I just shouldn't have played Boseiju this game, and I did, like I typically tend to do. Play my Boseiju for no reason. Shop up roller. Okay. Solitude is a decent draw. I always regret playing Otawara for no reason. Yeah, you mean playing out, right? Had a semi-reason to play the Boseiju on free, but I wish I hadn't. There was a Scion of Draco and a Leyline Binding this game. Not Breach. No, I'm not playing Breach, as you see. But we're already out. I'm 1-1. Giganta? No, Obosh. Or Ayamu. Against Obosh. Can I put back a land? Not really. Well, let's put back Pierce, maybe. Not sure. Maybe Solitude. No Ravagan. Yeah, Obosh potentially means Blood Moon Gaming, which I don't know how to account for. I guess by keeping the peers. Spike didn't know what to make of your Cockring title when he went to raid you. So what did he make in the end? I can see it being confusing. I guess it's pretty funny if you think about it. Which part of the deck is the cock? The rings. Wait, that's not a Blood Moon deck, that's a Field of Ruin deck. Why not both though? Well, it does make sense, right? To play both, does it? Because Field of Ruin gives your opponent the basics. Maybe it's both. Who knows with Obosh players. Okay, why play Blood Moon when you can play Phyrexian Dragon Engine? Well put. Maybe you're right, Youngest Station. Maybe that's the line. Let's make a school emoji. Relic. Is Phyrexian Dragon Engine and Relic a combo? No, it's not beer, it's some kind of a weird beer flavored drink. Is it possibly better to play Solitude rather than drinking? It's not pea flavored, no. Gamers just hate women. Oh no, I played the ugly ring. Wait. Nobody comments on the way I tapped. It just happened this way. I don't know what my point deck is about. I'll let him show me in game 2. I have to say, sometimes I get punished for choosing to play oddly looking Triomes and Shocklands, and I actually fail to process what lands I have in play. Did you know July 14th was Billy Harrington's birthday? No, I only knew of the March anniversary, which is really sad. I can't keep track either sometimes, yeah. You mean of your games or of my stream? Yeah, Smudeus brings up the incident of the Springleaf Drum incident, which also happened one day, where I had a single old bordered Springleaf Drum in my deck, which I failed to recognize as a proper land. I don't know if playing Salt Wrenn does anything. Maybe even keep it for Fury. With those 2 relics. Maybe they're gonna use the relics and then I can play. Maybe they're gonna play free drop. I get to Prismatic Ending the relic and fetch events. Maybe they're gonna miss a land drop. It's a bit costly, but with 2 rings, like with the rings, I can just redraw with the ring. It certainly feels like I get to pitch Solitude much more often, and it's much less of an issue. But your opponents will misjudge your lands more often, so it's worth it. I think it's easier for me to make a wrong play and like tap my lands wrongly because I'm the one tapping them than it is for my opponent to make a mistake because they misjudge what I have, right? You find mismatched basics cringy. Yeah, what? It's on the basics, right? In my deck, basics are matched. You find anything cringy. Awesome. Sounds like a nice life. So they did trick me. Joke is on them. You hit the post 5 times at Woody tonight. Is that good? Field of Ruin Blood Moon. I mean, I guess you can sideboard Blood Moon and Field of Ruin taps to play it. Pick up exactly. Oh, you hit the pause. Okay, the like poprzeczkę. Do you have a big group of footy gamers? $14 every week from a pool of about 30 or so. That's pretty cool that you have such a How did the Pioneer LCQ go? I lost the first round and dropped. I guess I failed to drop, so I timed out in the second one, I guess. So I think Blue Eyed is good right now. Seems to beat that one Living End pretty hard. I think it's good at beating up on Living End, yeah. But that's about it. Doubled Fury, damn. What are you planning to eat in Bologna? I don't have plans, but we probably gonna go somewhere nice, right? Typically, I don't plan my meals at trips before I get to the place. I just follow the person who does to the place and we eat. It's a song title as US as it seems. It's not. It's fine, chat. Prowadzę do kabiny. Boże Chryste, Panie. Plus Wrenn? Yes. Jambon. I have only one fetchable in my deck, and that is an island. Might make sense to play Temple Garden Heart Fountain just based on the fact that it fixes your mana. Opponent's deck seems very good. Yes. In Minecraft. Oh, they discarded Phyrex and Dragon Engine, nice. Please have Bolt. I have Solitude. to gain life. They surgical it, worse, they flame slashed it. And then they furied the no, I only drew one. Wanted to draw Omnath and say, here it is. But, of course, it didn't actually show up. Please have 2 balls. I have second Solitude and the third one. Also, I have protection from everything, so your wishes just kind of unfulfillable. I have 14 cards in my deck. The only way to do is proper immersion. Yes. One day I immersed myself in streaming and then my English became perfect. Especially my accent. I don't know if I should keep this, but I will. Do you think you and Łukasz, the Polish teacher, would get along? I know nothing of him, of Łukasz. I actually don't have the cleanest pronunciation of the Polish words. I mumble a lot, so Łukasz would be unimpressed, I think. Any chance I should keep the Boseiju? I think a pretty low one. What's my favorite Polish book? The Bible. Ogniem i mieczem. Lalka. Potop. Pustyni i w puszczy. Mr. Streamer, would you consider conceding after the match if you are out of contention? Wow, a pair down. Just beat me. I think I should play land and Fury using Bolt. It's probably gonna beat me this game. I've been thinking recently about the killing of the firstborn sons. The story teaches us that while waiting for angels to kill our enemies, it is nice we should genocide our enemies whenever we can. I don't understand.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Mojżesz? A nie jakiś tam ten Abraham? Fire tracks gone, Nina. Okay, my hand didn't pan out. Abraham Lincoln, yeah, this one. Oops. Fire tracks gone, Nino, thank you for the sub. I think I already thanked you, but it's a very nice sub. Guess he forgot to haste his monster. Only really started watching you the past few days, but I enjoyed here. I'm glad. Cavern Beast is pretty sassy, yeah. My wife says nice shared canister. Thanks, wife. Oh. Huh. It's for cultivator 100%, I know. Kekv Pund. Well, the Pund was maybe not fetching a temple garden then. But I didn't think of that. I assumed I have the colors, but I don't. Alright, time to see Mr. Beast getting dropped. My joint is always cracking a little bit in this arm, bros. I don't think it should be like that. I don't know if you can hear it. Joint exploration. How many dual lands have you been to in real life? 2 or 3 at best. I don't know if I've been to any. This game is over. Like, what's a Sacred Foundry? I don't think I've ever been to a foundry. Overgrown tomb? I've been to a cemetery and sometimes parts of them are overgrown, I guess. A blood crypt? Not really, right? Steam vents? Arizona? Tropical island? Sure. How about a Golari Guildgate? Yeah. Why are you attacking? Don't you know I have protection? Why is this shared blue and not green? Hmm? Enjoy the spectacle, chat. Can you add TA modes? I don't know what's your question asking, but I will go and eat some pizzas right now. Bros, he's still going. Spell Pierce looking good. Yazotawara. Is it like Otawara to Otawara ring? Or something like that? I don't know. Yeah, Aleshnon will aid us in victory, that is true. Unless she get Otawarat. Can his deck only deal damage at sorcery speed? Also a pretty good way to fight Force of Vigor. Next one hit for the top 8? No. You need to go 5-0 to get the qualification. It doesn't work. It does. There's only play points for other results, so I lost the first round, so I was out. Ring is pretty dumb. Probably gets banned after LOTR PT. See you. We lost to Tron. I think one of the games was winnable, but I have made a crucial mistake that didn't allow me to dominate. What if no one goes 5-0? Does no one qualify? Yes. But it is not gonna happen with 74 players because it pairs after your record, so it pairs you based on your record, so playing on for competitive matchups. Well, I can win the play points and I get to stream and I get to play against people who care at least a little bit. This one ring was very unimpressive. I guess he didn't draw any. I am not qualified for Barcelona now. I will be in Barcelona, I will not be playing. Am I going to commentate? No. In Barcelona, I'll be a player. I'll be playing in the either sealed event PTQ or other events. Would you put your money on Spike to top 8 Barcelona? I don't know if Spike is a strong limited player. But I would not, no. I should have shocked in and outbind his ring. Is it true that even Baron's playing 4 rings in their decks? No. His mastery of modern is pretty extensive, is it? We'll see. It's gonna be interesting to watch that unfold. Good draw. How big is the skill delta between players like Spike, you, and someone like LSV/PVDDR? Well, I mean, I was in the MPL and all of that, so you could think that. I mean, nowadays I'm definitely not. I just play Modern on stream. Literally does nothing but jump Modern. Yeah, well, the people who top 8 the PTs are the ones who do well in Limited too. Like, Limited is always the bigger thing. And just playing a format a lot doesn't actually mean you need to be particularly good at it. Sometimes it is not the case. In fact, or sometimes it is rather not as simple. A co, się zapowiem jak zjeb znowu, kurwa. No trudno. Could we have kept Reflection untapped and copy Shaman EOT? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Have you ever seen a complete Spike stream? Well, not a complete one, probably. Oh. Right. I thought I wanna get the mana, but I mean, it's fine. We can force Elishnon with Force of Vigor and I can do whatever. How much better can you get once you hit a certain level? Well, there is always better. There is always higher you can get. You can always improve. I think I am a strong player, but I could be like there's much above me that could be achieved and that others achieve in playing the game well. I actually won this game. Maybe I'll ignore Chalice of the Void. I don't know. Seems like bouncing the ring might be more important. Cutting Omnath in any matchup equals insanity. No, it's not insane. If you think about it, it makes sense. The card doesn't do jack against Amulet. And he doesn't kill it, so you don't need to draw two. They developed an AI which played Magic perfectly. What do you think its winner would be versus pro players? Versus Polo, let's say? Take Polo Vitor. I mean, it's really, I guess no, because you need like a large amount of players and probably like a large amount of matchups to make it really worthwhile. It's really hard to make it even a guess. At my peak, I was really good. Now that I work and have kids, I lost most of my skills. Sometimes I long for getting back to that level again without putting in the reps. Yeah, guess that's fair. I'll keep. There surely isn't humans approaching perfect play, but there are players who approach perfect play on Sundays, for example, like Zerg, who has won 20 modern challenges on Sundays. Is it because Zerg goes to church on Sunday morning? I don't know whether Zerg goes to church or not, although I would guess that he does not. You don't lose skill, I think you just don't know the meta anymore and interaction. Well, no. You can for sure end up playing Wars, I guess that's just... Oh, I have 4 Boseiju. Card X is okay in the format, is implied ban token should be considered for a 10-minute ban. Discuss? Yes. Sometimes wonder what part of my perceived skill was lack. Pretty much all coin flips for GB top 8 PTQ wins have fallen my way. Fair. Me on the other hand, I top 8 the excellent PT, which then turned out was relevant for the MPL, which was also pretty good, so pretty skillful, I might say. Thank you for the raid, Mason. Where's your Boseiju, bro? It's here. I played it to play my ring on 2 turns ago. Can play super and also get lucky. You must need both to top 8 a mega event. True. We need our own bounce land to get it back. That's a good idea. We could also play under Boseiju. That way I would put a Boseiju into my graveyard and I could return the one from play with Wrenn and Six. If you're about to win, will you scoop to your opponent? Let's make a poll. New poll. If I win, do I scoop? Opponent has a podcast. Yes. No. 5 minutes. You can vote with points. Wait. Where's my green card? I don't think I should have played Wrenn and Six. Yeah. I've bounced the halfling. I shouldn't have. Yeah. Ay. Does the podcast make us more or less likely to scoop? Chat, the question is in your hands now. I'm just playing the game to my best ability, which is playing my Wrenn. Is the opponent about to combo? Well, we'll see. What's the skill delta between you and your opponent right now? The skill delta is equal to 750 monkeys typing into their typewriters. That's what it's equal to. Now we're going to lose, so it does not matter, true. But that Polish praise, you know. Da Vinci, you don't need to insult me. Or attempt to. I'm just asking a question. Making a vote. How many rounds is this? 5. And you need 5 votes to qualify for the modern mocks. And I got paired down. And we're the last match. Ask him to scope since chat distracted you into playing Wrenn. I think this game would go better if I hadn't played Wrenn. It was a little bit unwise to do that. Omnath into a Legendary scenario. When? I don't have an extra turn. Imagine getting to Bowser in Super Mario and being like Mr. Bowser. Would you consider conceding? Oh, you played Omnath, lost your endurance pitch. Yeah. I guess that's similar. That's cool because I'm the last match and we're waiting for the next round. I vote for no in the poll. Is Tron Walker the guy who plays Planeswalkers in Tron? How about Greasefang? I don't play that. Please no more Lotus. It's a trap. Honestly, always feels like that. I think I play mono green for the comfy playing. Am I Rakdos Enjoyer? Sure. Sacrifice, yes. But mono green seems like a good 12 midnight deck. By the way, they just played Elixir of Immorality. Am I qualified for the PT? I'm not, no. One of the biggest things that I hadn't realized at the time was that not qualifying for the PT meant that I will have to answer the question, Canister, are you qualified for the PT, with a no so many times. You know, if I could say yes and ask away. But every day, many people, many times. Hey, Canister, what are you? Who are you testing for? Barcelona. Well, yeah, who am I? Should have just qualified, yeah. Many Magic the Gathering players asked the question, are you qualified, Canister? It's like going to visit your parents while not having a girlfriend. Yeah. Think we remand. Reprieve. The MPL Canister would have just qualified no id. Yes. Id. Let's get Tempura Garden. And play Omnath. Who the hell are you, Canister? Yeah. Why is there an Elixir of Immorality on the board? It's the question that my opponent can answer, or even worse, maybe they can't. I think they are just... They just need to gain the life that the ring takes away from them. You lost to Tron Walker 2 rounds ago. How was it? Thank you, Bobshe. This time I will not crack my fetch pointlessly. For mana I don't need. Not great for Murktide, classic Prison Tron. Oh yeah, classic Elixir of Immorality. He's playing some creatures though. I'll take my mono green deck and I'll enter the Pioneer. Last chance. Change to... Mono green Devotion. Maybe Convoke. How was Atraxa? I only played it like once or twice. I didn't really like it. It's never been good for me. I'll make a poll. It's the last LCQ, yeah. I'm gonna make a poll. New poll. Last LCQ in Pioneer. Bros Convoke or Mono G Devotion?
Phenomenal control player.
GLHF.
Vote. You have 5 minutes. Wrenn and Six named, cool. Giganta Saxon Hogak. It's bad, but it's free, bro. Unless, I guess you play... I guess it's not free. Yeah. I mean, I'll still have it if I have the BTs. We won. Boseiju above their Tron lands. Tron landing, Boseijuing 1 was enough. I don't know if the Spell Pierce matchup seems like it. Teferi seems okay though against Prison Tron. Maybe Force of Vigor against like Mystic Forge. 1 Solitude. Maybe trim 1 Omnath. I kinda like Omnath against Tron. It's like a big thing. Why exactly does another vote cost 2137? Because 2137 is a meme number in Polish. Isn't it Cockring Tron? It seems to be... My hand sucks, but I kept... I have Boseiju on top. But 2137 is the meme number in Poland. Let's Google that. The significance of 2137 in Polish. Urban Dictionary. A meme that is probably most popular in Poland related to Pope John Paul's II death, which occurred at 9:37 p.m. Polish time, which is divided into 7 using 24-hour system. It involves either posting slandering memes that very often contain the number or posting and doing stuff at 2137 for a double combo. It seems that initially the meme gained popularity thanks to the enormous cult of John Paul's person in the country where no one was allowed or even dared slight critique of him. At the beginning of its popularity after our anti-hero's death, it was mostly popular among Polish Chan culture but slowly gained notoriety. As more time has passed and various scandals related to Pope's persona were uncovered, especially ones related to children's sexual abuse on which evidence exists that he had knowledge about it but did not take proper action, allowed the memes to become more mainstream in recent years. There is this new mod for Cyberpunk, it's called Cyberpunk 2007, the beast from Katowice. It helped fuel the solidarity movement. I think on the whole he was better than most. Yeah, they like origins of that was clearly just counterculture, just trying to go against the grain. Because it is true that like for many, John Paul was seemingly more sane than Christ himself. So even like the thought of speaking ill of the Pope was kind of crazy. Which then it made people meme about it. Is Sounding Sorcery Speed? Yes. Answer music, what a surprise. I think that's bitching. Unless you meant endearingly. What would he stone brain? We will never know. I'm honestly curious. No idea. It was a weird card to have in the deck. Anyways. Ring? I mean, I don't think you typically want to extract draw effects. You do like the opposite things. You leave the draw spells and you extract the relevant effects if you can. Not always possible. Do I think the new version of Living End should play Stomping Ground? I will play with Stomping Ground tomorrow at my FNM. So yeah, for sure. Do you plan to win say at FNM? I will try to, yeah, hopefully. I have recently started playing Modern and Living and feels like a drag. Okay. What kind of drag? Am I smashing my FNM scene? No, I mostly go 3-1. Not really much smashing. More pass than smash. The best part of Living End is watching the despair in your opponent's eyes. Okay. If you think so. 3-1 is smashing. Okay, then... I mean, I go like 2-2 sometimes, so... Is Zerk crashing your dreams? Zerk lives in Warsaw, I live in Poznań. There's one player that you might know from the internets on our scene, and it's Jędrek. I don't think there is others that are very, I guess, modo active or content creative. To the house who defeat you gloat since they defeated the mighty? No, it's like, there's like 12 people at those tournaments and we all know each other, and it's quite the opposite. How big is Poland? I need to drive for almost 4 hours to meet with Zerk. While he play Urza's mine. I'll GL him now. Maybe it's kinda rude at this point, but... GL with that on with lethal on board. I didn't mean to. I mean, kinda, but like, I just noticed it now. I didn't see it earlier. I promise. All right. France is as big as Texas. New Jersey is the size of Israel. Poland is the size of New York. Those are the ones I remember from 5th grade. Crazy. Thanks, you too. Okay. We get a free 2. So today, 7 free with LMLS, and I could identify ways in which I could have won out in all 3 of my losses. So, well, I guess the breach match, it was only game 2, so it would still be game 3 and seemed like a tough matchup, but Sexy is a little bit stupid, and the way it plays the game is just kind of plows through problems with raw card advantage and spewing cards. Is typing out may you have fun as well. Friend and opponent consider bad form. Yeah, it's really bad form. You shouldn't do that.